You might have been in part of the fog just like everyone else if it wasn't for that.
You ought to tell everyone else that too.
And then Akechi would have had to snap me out of it instead of being like, oh, thank God there's someone else.
Your friends about Lavenza. Like, I don't get why you don't do that in Strikers. They already know about her. There's no point.
I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you...
Your persona went rampant and attacked us. Like...
Mentally... To be entirely
I
honest,
can't blame you for it going berserk. That's not supposed to happen.
my memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time.
Well, of course you haven't. Ruki did that to you before you could finish your grieving phase, so now you're basically starting over.
Yeah, like, God. Poor Sumi. Ooh,
I do look forward to some of her later confidants, though, because the first one's pretty painful, but 6 on are really fun.
Man.
I'm at rank 5 knowledge. I don't need to study. Oh my God, are there more questions and shit now? Why?
Because you might not have maxed your knowledge by now. I think I have my knowledge by now maxed, but I was still missing, I want to say guts. I think at 3rd semester guts was the only one I hadn't had maxed.
That probably has to do with me having known a few of the just random things that raise stats, right?
Yeah, I didn't know any of those random things. I didn't know about the juice stand.
Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We could accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
Preferably with
That's right.
excessive
We have to
violence.
confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire, but that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Okay, you guys missed the first half of what he did to Sumi, but can you really call him not evil after that?
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do.
I would say misguided is a more appropriate term for Maruki.
Probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right?
Yes.
We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Oh,
sorry.
it's just that chariot thing again, huh?
Right, you are Ryuichi.
So we're going to
But
change
Ryuichi said exactly what they all needed to hear.
But to acquire the reality
Yeah,
we
so
believe in.
I don't know if it functions for the chariot in Persona 3, but Chie's the same way, where she'll just say something off the cuff and then think she said something stupid, but it's exactly what they needed.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
So I think it has to do with just being that type of
That means our
character.
next step is pretty clear.
We need to secure an infiltration route.
Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight
Well, you
Maruki,
see, you
we better
killed
have some
God,
intel on
and
it
that left place for a new one.
Yeah, we literally left a hole. Oh, hey!
This is Lavenza speaking.
How the hell did you get this number?
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new
I
heights.
really wish there was a, is this a
Like
prank
aid
call
that
option?
will, if you find it agreeable.
Yeah, please. I would love that.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
Okay, Margaret does it all the time in Persona 4. I don't know how, but they just can.
And how'd she know how high our wills are?
I mean, the
Did you
twins
tap your line or something?
call and text you,
Her
so...
timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
How the shit did you hear them?
Apparently, she can hear you.
It wouldn't surprise me if, like, there was a slight shift of cognition and she's just here staring at us judgmentally.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Maruki's really trying to keep you out, huh?
It would be
Oh, you're gonna see how
to
bad
select
in
a
a minute.
location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
Oh,
At Shujin?
sure.
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Cut to Yusuke and Kosei Hai wondering where Lavenza
Walk
is.
through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort. All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too.
Huh, I was expecting to have to, like, push you two on it. Like, you're the two I expected to agree to it the latest, the last.
We're gonna need Akechi's
You know?
help.
Well, Chaba's a very analytical
He knows the
mind, so
trees,
Haru's the one that I find
Taking
more
that too.
surprising.
I guess that settles that.
Oh, okay, she's like, that'll just make it easier to kill him if he betrays us again. Like, no, I get it now.
let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring
It's
out
easy
how
to forget Haru, like,
He's that wrestling with a smile.
Appreciate the effort. Thank you.
for want of a nail, Haru will hit someone with an axe.
Let's head home for now.
And if it happens to be Akechi, she tries to use
Oh.
Harrison recovery on Akechi, but she just so happens to grab her axe instead of a fan.
Tomorrow's the last day that's not a free day. And then you get to enjoy third semester.
Just say she's your little sister. Okay, but
Yeah.
oh, pff, Lady Lavenza. Hang on a minute.
He's not simping, he's showing respect.
No, I just find it really funny because do you think part of his crush on An had to do with her hair being somewhat similar to a velvet attendant's?
I don't know.
Cause like, and in his first interaction with her was with Shadow On. I don't know, it's just really funny.
Yeah, his first interaction with her was seeing a fake of her in a swimsuit.
No.
Dressed as a cat.
Hey.
Yeah, so here we go, the first of those conversations. You're gonna be seeing a lot of these. Because even Akechi and Sumi have these conversations.
What? Listen up.
Okay, so you're gonna be more independent. Does that mean I don't have to put food out for you anymore?
Have you ever done that? I don't
No.
think I've ever seen you actually feed him. Alright. Are you ready for Zoldo color suit?
Diego?
All right.
Diego. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's useful. Thank you for doing that during the evening and not taking up a time slot. I appreciate that, Mona.
Right.
None of Morgana's ups ever take a
For the
time
night.
slot.
Yeah, which is why I'm happy that he continued the pattern now. Increases effective allies' healing skills, may decrease SP cost. Ooh. Ha! It wants to take a screenshot so I'll remember when I got the achievement, but it can't because it's a blocked scene. Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the answer?
And on PS5, instead of screenshots, it's videos.
Seriously?
Oh god. Are we getting ready to see Maruki's reality version of, what was it, Orichi or something?
Oh! Yasogami. That's what it is.
That means...
Yasugami, what?
Correct.
The phrase you're thinking of, Mr. Enwei, is Yasogami.
What?
Yaoyorozu no Kami, or 8 million gods. Yaoyorozu is shorthand for myriad gods, and uncountable.
You know the mean history teacher guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, get ready for him.
Going.
Okay, so... Yeah, so Yasogami High in Persona 4, it means many gods.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch.
Oh,
As
there
for
you are,
myself,
Lavenza.
Be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and...
Catch the butterfly, Mona.
That's...
Just follow it.
Yeah, let's go.
You really lean on the butterfly thing, don't you, Lavenza?
The butterfly thing, is it like Dracula turning into a bat? Or is it more like they're driving a vehicle?
Well, Lavenza's the only attendant that does anything like this.
Oh, I just sort of assumed the butterfly thing was something that all of the Velvet Room...
Now, the butterfly's the symbol of Philemon. It's weird
Yeah.
how connected Lavenza is.
I've got it! The butterfly is like the car, and all of her siblings are jealous because Lavenza gets the butterfly all the time. Igor, can I borrow the butterfly? Lavenza has it right now. God damn it, Lavenza!
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you. Like, I'm glad to have you here.
I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do, it has a rather pleasant feeling. But that is irrelevant.
I can tell how
Time to the
relieved she
matter
is
at
that I'm, like,
As I told
that she
you
got through to
yesterday,
me,
there's something
you know?
I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
seems appropriate.
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
Okay, so she's affected by the cognition of the area around her. Does that mean if we took her to LeBlanc, she'd all of a sudden have a caffeine high?
I don't know.
I see.
She chose here, not LeBlanc, though.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved
Yeah,
has
Maruki's
convened.
reality makes
Till
her
that
tired.
time, I will provide my eyes a much
When
needed
Maruki
rest.
takes over completely, all of the Velvet Room denizens will
Lady Lavenza?
enter an eternal slumber.
I guess we should get everyone in here.
Ugh. This especially bothers me because I know exactly how strong the Velvet attendants are. So for him to be able to do that just by changing reality and not actively affecting her.
Considering how I don't have an adequate
I mean,
excuse for
I
the
fought
school to
Justin and
prove you were
Caroline, I know they're
here.
tough.
We're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Okay, honestly, the gym uniforms are a good
It's just as we
disguise.
said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Like, it worked.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
Yeah, you don't want to know what Futaba will do to your phone this time.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway.
Like,
Remember
last time
what
she
I
just
told you all
bugged it.
before? We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
Yeah, next time she'll install a virus.
It appears that everyone's arrived.
Hey, Lavenza.
Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Yes. I wish
I
to
keep forgetting how
speak to you
short
about
she
the
is.
Circumstances that led this
She's like
Maruki
Joker's
to
waist.
reality as you know it. As
Yeah,
well
she's
as
gotta
the
be
true
like,
nature
well,
of
I'm
this
thinking, what,
power.
like a 12-year-old girl?
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent.
Good, fill us in. Let's hear it.
First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible? Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his
I mean,
power
he did,
as
so why not?
actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
Okay, so he has a special gimmick, like Loki and his Berserk mode. How come I don't have one? Or is that the hype bomb I did with Satan Nayel?
I guess that's the closest thing Joker gets to one, but to my knowledge, only Akechi and Maruki have gimmicks to their personas like that.
Your paths. There's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
Yeah,
So
that's
his
not
ability to
completely
Yoshizawa-san
unusual.
thinks she was Kasumi
Actually, that's essentially it.
It was
Oh!
mostly through the use of
What's up, Danny?
actualization.
What up?
Still, though,
You missed
even if
some
we
good
assume that
parts, but
Maruki has unique
I figured.
persona
there's a lot of
abilities,
third semester left.
such as the
You
case
missed him
of
Nah.
sicking
and
Sumi's
myself,
persona
we
on
still need to
us.
determine how he used that power on
No,
Mementos
trust me, I
as a
didn't
whole,
miss, well,
rather than a
I missed you
single
facing
individual.
that, but yeah,
Right.
man, it's a shame I missed that
Even if
part.
there
I was
some
not
power
happy.
That could affect mementos.
Yeah, I can already hear the reed
Level from
noises
what
coming
we've
from
seen so
Cameron.
far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
Oh, we shouldn't be worried then.
And
We've
what if
already
he
killed one of
became
them.
Such a god.
god of control.
Indeed, the being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
It left a void,
Took over his
and he
position?
filled it.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, so they're
Yep.
explaining how
Thinks that Doc
Maruki
is a
got to
god
this
now or
position.
something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none
No,
of
no,
the
that's a good
work the
question,
Phantom
actually.
Thieves did?
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this. Is that really true?
So this is kind of the thieves' fault.
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
Those creepy therapy sessions
What about our counseling?
that he's 100% not qualified for.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they only give him the counselor stuff because like, oh, you did something with people's minds. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
There's no way of knowing
Essentially.
how many of those situations were intentionally
Ooh.
orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
This really is similar to the answer, huh?
We're the ones
It kind
who
of
think the
is.
cognitive world really exists.
Except this time people were not split upon this as the answer was.
I don't know what the answer is because I haven't played Persona 3.
It's third semester Persona 3.
The ones to fix it.
Yeah, and from what it sounds like, you either love it or hate it. Most people usually hate it.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed.
I don't know. I like third semester
This
hair, so
world
if it's
is in a
similar, I
very
guess I
unstable
might like it.
condition currently.
Yeah,
Well,
when I get
yeah.
to Persona 3, I plan on doing FES, unless one of the Persona announcements is a Persona 3 re-release of some kind, in which case I'm doing that.
On the day
Yeah.
that the god of control
That's
fused
fair.
Mementos with
My
the real
computer ever works again, I'll probably
Emerging
finish
with
Persona 3
unborn through
FES.
your efforts, and
Finish
the two
Golden
worlds
first.
Are now attempting to return to their initial states.
What is this
So,
golden you refer
what you're
to?
saying is this world has
That's it.
reverted to
You're not allowed to play a
state
game until you
function
finish
with
Golden.
Mementos hasn't been totally
You're banned.
That is your
That explains
that's
why
your homework.
Maruki's palace was visible.
It's called Scale.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole.
Oh boy.
Should this continue,
Ouch.
reality shall merge with Mementos once more. The two worlds will again
Yeah,
Yep.
that went
become
so well
one.
last
When
time.
that happens,
It
anyone
kinda has already.
in the actualized world can
Well, it kinda
never
has, just not- it's not
awaken
permanent
the
yet.
one. No.
Yeah, it's not permanent yet.
This issue goes beyond
Like, the glue has
masses
not
as
set.
well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
How convenient.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the
Or
second
again,
so can
we have
save
the
our
option
calling
of just
card.
kicking his
Then on the
ass.
day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
I'm okay with that.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card.
Ha! Sorry.
Pour my heart and
Strikers.
soul into its creation.
Hey, they don't know that yet.
As it may,
Well,
there are
That
still
can only
some
there can't be two
questions.
Keyblade wielders.
Way to be subtle, Andrew.
I love it when games like set up these ultimatums only to immediately be ruined by the very next game.
Oh yeah.
Or in Kingdom Hearts case, that game. Maybe he shows up in another game level.
Oh man.
As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize?
He's hoping we'll accept it. Yeah, he's hoping that we'll agree.
He told us he wants us to
Yep.
accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting
Thank you,
treated like that.
Ryuji.
Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well.
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her.
I mean,
as
why
well.
didn't we invite her to this?
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation when she
I
comes
guess
to
we
terms
were
with her
assuming
own.
she was
What she does with that
too
information,
Asleep.
traumatized.
that's up
Yeah.
to her.
Or that. Yeah.
Right.
Didn't want to ask her
If that concludes
back in
matters,
already.
I shall continue
I
to
mean,
work
after
with
all,
you,
she did
Trickster.
went through
Please
quite
show
of a
me the
lot.
path that you choose for humanity.
Take care of yourself, Lavenza.
Although,
Oh,
I'd say
Oh,
Lavenza
she
did
is.
say
why
everyone
is
was
she
here.
so good at stalking us?
Makoto really should take lessons.
She should. Like, Jesus.
I just...
Why is she so good at that?
Because she really loves her senpai.
Freaking Yandere over there.
But the power
We'll
of
close up for the night.
senpai.
Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Hello? Oh, hey. Is this the part where you admit to
Yoshizawa?
stalking us and apologize?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sotro is not that.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest?
Go for it.
Yeah, we're here for you.
Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today.
Oh, do we have to explain about
and,
Lavenza? It's kind of a
I
whole
sort
thing.
of eavesdropped on your conversation.
Like, actually, Akechi took Lavenza very well. Considering he didn't know.
Well, to be fair,
One
like, considering what
that
she
she's met
experienced.
the twins before or something. I
If
don't
there are
know.
paths you want to take,
Well, that and considering the situation she's in right now, I think she's pretty much accepting of whatever's going on.
I'm simply.
I mean, it's
like
pretty
Dr. Morris
extraordinary as
before.
is.
I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact
We literally
that
had a
Cassini
whole
died
game about
because
how
of
that's
my
not a
actions.
cool thing to
My
do.
memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her. No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
You have to decide.
Yeah, it's not my place to decide for
You
you.
can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai.
Wait, who do you think she is? Who does she think you are, Maruki?
Exactly.
I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this on
Oh,
It
trust me,
kind of
this is
echoes
nothing.
what her
Completely
say what she
sure
said
what I
earlier
should
in the
do,
game.
But
not relying on others to solve all your major problems.
What to do with my life now?
It's amazing how fast she gets some of her confidence back, though, because she's not as mopey already.
Let's reform society.
Again, I say, just kicking Maruki might work. I know God modding when I see it! She's literally accusing him of being in creative mode right now.
Isn't that essentially what it is right now?
Yeah.
Wait, what did Futaba say?
She accused Maruki of God modding. Like, putting himself into admin mode in a game.
Hey,
Oh my
You mean
god.
the only Minecraft?
for real?
Or like the only way I ever played Minecraft.
Rotten hell, Mona.
Hey.
But you should go to bed.
Could have at least made some coffee or something. Jesus frick.
It was a plot day. Obviously, you have to go to bed. Plot is very tiring.
I
Where's
ain't
Igor
true.
on this?
Yeah, he didn't say a goddamn word about anything. This is a very cramped group chat.
What makes you say that?
It's gonna get even more cramped because eventually Sumi will join in too.
Okay.
Man, God help if Lavenza gets a phone.
I mean, she
Yeah,
called me.
She called us earlier.
Okay, wait.
Let's go
Actually, I think like a,
Chat.
actually, this is a good
God.
question. Where does she
Imagine
get a
if
phone?
we had like another Persona 5 spin-off, and like we get Zenkichi and Sophia in the group chat as well.
Oh dear God. That's too many portraits.
There's an extension to the top of the phone for more portraits.
I like most people's winter outfits.
Right.
They're pretty neat.
Oh no, they're sweet. They're awesome.
Yeah. Especially since they were all designed specifically for third semester.
Ugh.